Surgical enhancement has gained in popularity in the many years. It deals primarily with the removal of scars or blemishes, repair of congenital defects, and improvements in contour and body. It seems that everyone these days is getting or considering surgical enhancements, including the Hollywood and local celebrities.
I don't think I'll go for it, but if other people want to do that for themselves, then I think it's their right. It's their body anyway.
I would say I would not agree to it because you have to be satisfied for what you have because it's a God-given gift also. So you have to be satisfied and happy with what you have.
No. Hindi ako nag-agree sa nose lifting kasi akin mas maganda yung natural na yung kung ano yung mo, yun na yun.
Para sa akin, sa akin hindi ka kailangan, pero kung for others, open yung mind ko tungkol sa subject na yun kasi meron din naman siyang positive na effects.
Personally sa akin, hindi kasi religiously hindi pwedeng galawin kung ano yung ginawa ng design.
So, yeah, I agree. Bahala sila, bahala ka kung anong gusto mo.
A lot of us always want to be pleasant and beautiful. The intention of surgery is to enhance one's appearance and to help build self-confidence. It is not really enough that just because someone is vain, they can get cosmetic surgery. And because they see and read in magazines about persons looking okay because of surgery, they thought that it can also be done on them.
Conscious and vain ako.
Oh, siguro in some ways.
Yes. Maybe.
Minsan.
I consider myself as a vain person.
Pero hindi. Vain, siguro conscious lang talaga. Minsan lang kasi ako mag-ayos eh.
I am consciously aware of what I wear.
Conscious, yun lang. Treatments.
Nagpapa-facial ka ba, food spa, or what? What do you do?
Nagpapa-food spa ako.
So, dito na yung food spa?
Hindi. Kidding aside, of course, skincare. Facial. Ano yan? May skin peeling. Tapos, may mga moisturizer na ilalagay sa face.
Yeah.
And every night, may night cream. may medicated cream or morning cream din para protection sa sun.
Pag nakikita ko na medyo marami ng umbok-umbok sa mukha ko, I usually go to the facial. Nagpapa-facial ako. Pero cleaning lang. I'm not into peeling.
Normally, kasi as my job, require talaga na kailangan yung face mo, walang pimples. So, every time na nag-out na kami, as much as possible, clean face, nag-wash out ako ng face.
Full boss, konti. Tapos pabango.
Honestly speaking, every morning I put on makeup. But not a makeup of a lady. Pero yung makeup na tamang, sometimes pag tinopak mag-foundation pag morning. Pero for my skin tone. And I don't want to look like laging oily. Yan yung mga ginagawa ko. Pag pumapasok ako ng kotse, perfume. Pag lumalabas ako ng kotse, perfume. Before I go inside the classroom, perfume. So yun, I always wanted to not only to look good, but to smell good.
Well,
Besides student.
ano yan hindi naman sa pagiging vain yan. Pero nowadays kasi kailangan kung lalaki, hindi, di ba sinasabi kasi nila pag tunay na lalaki walang pakialam sa face. Pero meron din naman na ginagawa nila, sobrang napaka-conscious nila sa sarili nila. Kasi you really have to feel good and you really have to look good. Especially sa amin, course ko, mass communication. So, I face people and meet people every day. So, dapat I feel good in order to face them na sabihin sa kanila, confident ako para makiharap sa mga tao.
Siguro simple. Kasi kung bilang isang lalaki, kung mukha kang dugyutin, parang ang hirap i-approach diba? Parang nakakatakot kagad tanungin. Tsaka, kahit parang ang hirap kausapin ng mga girls, kumbaga. Isa na rin factor siguro para rin sa mga babae, para hindi rin na out of place yung girl sa amin.
For me, sa mga lalaki, hindi naman masama Ang purpose lang naman siguro ng mga males like me na medyo conscious pagdating sa pananamit at sa mga hygiene nila, mga conscious sa hygiene. Ang purpose lang is just to parang yun nga, as I said, not only to look good but to give impression to people.
Siyempre para pogi ako. Kahit alam kong pogi na ako, kailangan pa rin dagdagan ng konti.
Male vanity is good if it boosts a person's self-confidence. But if it turns into an addiction or obsession, it's going to be more bad than good. Same thing with females. Sometimes I tell my clients not to take the procedure at all. Not just because clients want it that doctors should follow, we explain that certain ethical standards have to be followed, especially the possible downside to the procedure.
People should go into plastic surgery if they want, not just to enhance something, but so that they would have self-confidence. That's the main thing. They want to look beautiful in front of people. They want to look beautiful in front of the mirror. They should be satisfied.
So mostly po, this because gusto na po nila maging beautiful, not because they
need it
or
for reconstruction,
mostly sa
pero for cosmetic, kasi dalawang field yan If you say plastic surgery, you do either a cosmetic procedure, which is enhancement, or you do a reconstructive procedure, which in detail would be to improve or to treat. So dalawa yan Start ako as a general surgeon. I started as a general surgeon. Then afterwards, I had the privilege to assist in one of the plastic surgeons until finally he convinced me na go into plastic surgery field. Okay, I can try it. motivation. Motivation is it should be rewarding, both financially and professionally. Usual services. Usually ang rhinoplasty, nose job, tapos mga breast job, tummy tuck, facelift, left. Those are the procedures that we normally usually do. Yes, you have to consider so many things like discrepancies, asymmetries. You have to tell the patient beforehand that she has that problem, so that even after the surgery, you might not correct that problem. It might still be there because it might be a different procedure. Then you have to tell them.
You can call me Monique. Nagja-job yung tila ko, ilang taon na rin. Mga 5 taon siguro. Breast enhancement. Tsaka medyo nagpadagdagan ng wet. Dati, halos ganun na rin ako, kaya lang, wala akong boobs dati. Pero may katawan naman ako, nipet ako, kaya doon merong makakita sa akin, tapos inalok niya ako na kung gusto ko daw bang, Japan, iturayag naman ako. Sa inisip ko na lang ng panahon na yun, kasi nga, kailangan ko talaga magtatrabaho kasi sobrang hirap ng pamilya ko, gusto silang matulungan. Ang panahon na yun, kapit patalim na talaga, so kailangan ko talagang mag-Japan na. Tapos wala, inisip ko na lang kung kakalabasan pag nagpa-breast enhancement ako, tsaka yun nga, parang kasi sigurado naman ako na makakatulong yun sa trabaho ko. Oo, syempre kasi, di ba, hindi naman biro na pagalong yung katawan mo dahil na yung boobs mo, tapos babae ka pa naman, gusto ka naman yung breast cancer na yun, hindi mo naman masasabi kahit sabihin natin na sino pang doktor yung gumawa sa'yo, talagang magkakasakit ka talaga. So yun lang, natakot lang ako dun sa na baka mamaya bigla na ako magpabukol o magkaroon ako ng breast cancer, yun lang. Oo, sobra. Kahit anong damit na isuot mo, parang ang ganda-ganda ng, ang ganda-ganda ng katawan mo. So yun.
In any surgery, there are risks involved. Like any surgical operation, not just plastic surgery. Any surgical procedures would involve risks. If they get scared, you sedate them. But as long as they have the informed consent, they know what you're going to do, they know what the results would be, what the risk, what the complication, then it's okay. You just sedate them. The hardest would be reconstruction. Like when you have plastic surgery, is not only for beauty. Like we are trained to reconstruct too. Like vehicular accidents involving fracture of the facial bones, lacerations, then you have to reconstruct all of them. That's the hardest thing to do. Yeah, there's so many. Like in reconstruction, you don't normally get 100% assurance that there will be always a success rate of 100%. The more surgeries you do, the lesser morbidity you're gonna have. But if for the more surgery you also do, there will also always be complications and will be
What is self-confidence? Okay, so when you say self-confidence, this is the belief that you have the capacity to do things without the help of other people. So you have the belief that you can excel, that you can perform well in any task or in any activity, that may be assigned to you. So that is what we mean by self-confidence. Yes, for sure, because some people they actually rely on their appearance. Okay, they rely on their appearance in terms of performing a task, in terms of doing a task. Most people kasi they think that when you are good, when you look good, you can do things very well. You can actually perform activities very well also kasi sa tingin nila when you are pretty, when you are handsome, naki-carry over yung task do sa looks mo. Besides, yung mga medyo hindi naman masyadong binless, yung tinatawag nating good looks. Okay? So most of the time, napiperceive natin silang inferior from the others. Okay? And thus, of course, you will notice that most of them are withdrawn. They don't participate well. It is also because sa tingin nila, in the first place, appearance counts most before they do or before they perform the task. So I think that's one of the things that we should consider also. If you would like to boost self-confidence, people would always count on appearance or looks. Insecurities. Actually, if you're going to trace the root of insecurities, it starts from early childhood, from the rearing practices. Remember Erik Erikson's psychosocial development initiative versus guilt, diba? You start with trust versus mistrust, then autonomy versus shame and doubt. So usually, kung hindi na-establish yung trust, so magkakaroon ng mistrust. Okay, so doon pala nagsisimula na yung insecurities. Okay, insecurities in the sense na because the child doesn't trust yung kanyang mga caregivers or kung sino man yun, pwedeng magbigay sa kanya ng love, attention, and effort. So doon pa lang nagkakaroon na siya ng insecurities. No need, because we're all created beautiful. Perfect yung pagkaka-create sa atin. It's just a matter of how you're going to present yourself to the public. Diba? If you feel good about yourself, then magre-reflect yun. Diba? Magkakaroon ng tinatawag nating manifestation in your appearance, in the behavior itself. No need for you to change anything. Your eyes, your nose, lips, what else, your face. All of these are actually made beautiful. So all you have to do is just to feel good, to feel good about yourself and be confident.
Beauty is not necessary for a person when it comes to popularity or being successful. It just adds in our whole personality. It doesn't help that we live in an age where beauty is bought and tampering with nature is a lucrative business. With this in mind, the only thing that's stopping anyone is the cost. Still, an estimated millions of people will undergo surgical enhancement this coming years. Surgery has become something commercialized, no longer the taboo it once was. We must have the right reasons and not because of the insecurities that society has imposed on you.
tocado.